Hey Bobcats, my name is Andrea Tafoya and I'm the Community Engagement Coordinator at UC Merced's Community Engagement Center, also known as the CEC. Today we are going to learn and review how to reserve vehicles for your community service event or project through the Community Engagement Center. Before we go any further, if you are part of our fantastic basic needs team and you will be using our CEC/basic needs Pacific Chrysler van, there will be a different way for you to reserve the keys. And for that, you will actually touch base with the basic needs staff, Elizabeth and Bavneet. So go ahead and check in with them and learn how you will be reserving the vehicle. If you are watching this video, this means that you have decided to integrate service into your life. Community service is such a great way to make connections, make friendships, to give back to your community, and to gain experience outside of the classroom. So welcome. Thank you for joining us, and let's learn about reserving vehicles through the Community Engagement Center.
The first step to begin the process is to submit a DMV Pull. This process will give access to the university to check your driving record. Let's hear from Anita on how you can correctly fill out the DMV Pull form.
Hello Bobcats, this is Anita, a student staff member with the Community Engagement Center here at UC Merced, and today we will be going over filling out the DMV Pull form, which is a form needed to fill out if you will be operating a university vehicle such as the CEC van or any TAPS vehicles. So to start off, you will go to risk.ucmerced.edu/DMV-EPN. And on this page, you will find information about the DMV Pull form, such as who will be filling out the form and any other steps to take to do such. So for instance, university employees that are hired specifically for driving positions, or university employees that will routinely drive a university vehicle, or any drivers of university-owned rideshare vehicles will be signing this form. Authorized drivers to fill out this form could be faculty, staff, students, or any non-university person that has been given approval by a campus official. In order to find the form, you will scroll down and go to the link here, Employer Pull Notice Request Form. And once you click it, it'll take you to the page of the form that you will need to fill out. So on this form, you fill out your name here, as it is shown on your license. Over here, you will type in your date of birth in this format. You will insert your driver's license number in this field right here, along with the state of your license and the expiration date. Just an example in this format. You will enter your UC Merced email address in this field. And in this field, you will check off your driver affiliation. If you are a student staff, you will check off undergraduate student, but if you are not a student staff and just a regular faculty or staff, you will check off this or this. If you are a member of a program such as AmeriCorps, you will check off university undergraduate student. In this field, you will fill out the department that you are filling this out for. For example, the Community Engagement Center. And in this field, you will insert the date that you are filling out this form. Today is January 20th of 2022. In this field, you will not be putting a student's name. The authorizing person is someone such as a supervisor or a boss or someone that is overseeing this program that you might need this form filled out for. So you will put their name, their phone number, and their email in this field, and any other departmental contacts that could be affiliated with such, you would put their contact in this field as well. Now these checkboxes are affiliated with how frequently you will be driving. So if you are driving as your position, that is stated as your position, you would check this box. You enter your job code here as well as the title you are given. If you will be frequently driving, but your position is not listed as a driving position, you will check this box. If you are an infrequent driver, such as your department may need you to take your vehicle to go get washed or get gas every once in a while, or you may need to go drive someone to their program site or something, you will check infrequent driver over here. If you are a one-time driver, meaning you are only going to use a vehicle just once and you know the exact date, you will check this box and specify the date here in the same format as these two. And if you are filling out this form for a background check, you will check this box here. Now, in this form, you will fill out your name as it is on your license. And after reading such and agreeing, you will give your driver's signature, and it needs to be legitimate signature, digital signature. You will add the date here, and that is all. This is to be filled out by the authorized person that will be authorizing your DMV pull form. So once you've filled out all these fields here, you will download your form and submit it to whoever it needs to go to. And that is it. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions or concerns, feel free to contact us at communityservice@ucmerced.edu. Thank you and have a nice day.
Great. Now that you know how to and where to complete your DMV pull, you are ready for the next step. Once you have received communication that your DMV pull has been cleared and you are good to reserve vehicles, the next step is to make your reservation ahead of time. To be successful in your reservation, you will want to make a reservation at least 2 business days prior to your service event or your service program. You will make that reservation by either emailing CEC staff at communityservice@ucmerced.edu or emailing me, athafoya@ucmerced.edu, or simply coming to our office and letting us know ahead of time. Once your reservation is complete and it has been confirmed, you will come to the Community Engagement Center at KL 190 to pick up your keys.
Hello Bobcats, my name is David Gutierrez and I'm a student staff member at the CEC. When you come to pick up your keys at the Community Engagement Center, please make sure to sign in and sign out of the notebook, which will be right here.
If you were assigned to the CEC Basic Needs van, which is a Chrysler Pacifica vehicle, you will sign in and sign out in the white pages. However, if you were assigned to a TAPS vehicle, you will go ahead and sign in and sign out in the purple pages. Please notice that there is a column that is different from the previous page that says vehicle type. This is where you will put the vehicle type you were assigned to. So if it was a Ford Fusion, you would write Ford Fusion. If it was a Subaru, you would write the Subaru. It's important that you put your phone number in case we need to reach you. If you were assigned the CEC/Basic Needs Chrysler Pacifica van, you will pick up the van at the North Bowl lot. You will also drop off the van at the North Bowl lot at the end of the day. If you were assigned a TAPS vehicle through the Community Engagement Center, you will pick up and drop off your car at the Le Grand lot.
Hello Bobcats, just as a friendly reminder, once you are done with your community service hours or your community project, and if you have the keys after hours, you want to drop your keys off at the drop box, it's right here. This could be found right across the Le Grand parking spot. As you can see here, we have the Pacifica. Just as a friendly reminder, we want to ask to keep the vehicle clean as much as possible, as you will not be the only person utilizing this vehicle. This is how the vehicle should look after your use. We ask you to please be mindful to other people who will need to use the vehicle. Here we have the dashboard of the Pacifica. When the Pacifica tank capacity is at half, just like in this picture, it is time for you to inform the CEC staff or the Basic Needs staff.
Finally, every vehicle will have a mileage log binder in the middle console. It is important for you to fill it out, especially you as a driver. You have the responsibility of completing the mileage log every single time you get in the car. It is your responsibility, and you can have your privileges removed if it is not being followed through. And now we are going to go over the expectations, rules, and policies for driving a vehicle under the Community Engagement Center. And so these expectations and rules apply to both using TAPS vehicles and the CEC Basic Needs van. So even though we are showing you through the van, it applies to the TAPS vehicles as well.
Hello Bobcats. For this portion of the video, we will be going over rules and expectations for using a university vehicle through the CEC. Number 1. Picking up the trash left behind after your vehicle reservation. After the second warning of trash being left behind, the driver will lose their privilege to use university vehicles. 2. Passengers can only be those who have been approved by the Community Engagement Center and Basic Needs. Driving an individual that is not part of the program and has not completed the CEC waivers will result on the immediate suspension of vehicle privileges. 3. Drivers will follow all California traffic laws, no exceptions. 4. Drivers are only allowed to drive to their approved destination with university vehicles. University insurance only covers the vehicle to and from the approved destinations. If an accident were to happen and you are not en route to your approved destination, university insurance will not cover the resulting consequences, meaning that the driver will be responsible for any cost associated with the accident. 5. Drivers are to park the vehicle where they were asked to by the CEC or Basic Needs staff, no exceptions. Even though all cars being utilized are university cars, if the cars are not parked in the proper location, CEC and Basic Needs will receive a parking citation. The driver will lose their privileges of using university vehicles after a second warning from the CEC staff or the first parking citation from the university. As a reminder, the CEC van is to always be parked at North Bowl Lot at the end of the day, and TAPS cars are always to be parked at the LeGrand when not utilized. 6. Drivers should reserve their vehicle through the CEC staff at least 2 business days in advance. 7. Drivers should cancel their reservation at least 24 hours in advance. Drivers will lose their vehicle privileges after 2 unexcused last-minute cancellations. Suddenly remembering you have a test to study for is not an excuse cancellation. You are responsible for planning ahead and managing your time wisely. 8. Drivers are responsible for picking up and dropping off keys at the time assigned to them. Dropping off keys late will cause the group using the vehicle after you to also be late. It is important to drop off keys within the time frame provided to you. Also, if you have a service program to attend over the weekend or on Monday before 9 a.m., please make sure you pick up the keys at Killigan 190 the Friday before between 12 to 4:30 p.m. Process after an accident. When an accident happens, stop and remain calm. 1. Check that everyone is okay. 2. Call 911. Notify the police and call for ambulance if necessary. 3. Obtain name, agency name and address, and badge number of investigating police officer. 4. Obtain facts about other vehicles. A. License numbers, year, make, and model. B. Registered owners, name and address. C. Driver of other vehicles, name and address. D. Name and address of insurance company covering other vehicles. E. Damage to other vehicles. 5. Obtain name and address of injured persons. 6. Obtain name and address of passengers in other vehicles. 7. Obtain facts about other property damaged. 8. If a camera is available, take photos of the following. A. Damage to your vehicle. B. Damage to other vehicles. C. Damage to other property. D. Any landmarks or signage noting location of accident. 9. Get names and addresses of witnesses. 10. Describe accident by filling out property loss form and draw the accident diagram on the back of the form. 11. Contact Fleet Services at 209-228-2277. 12. Do not discuss the accident with anyone except with police, campus police, Fleet Services, Risk Services, or your supervisor. 13. Do not accept or deny fault or offer to pay for damages. 14. Protect your vehicle and other property from further damage. 15. Refer to the Insurance tab and Letter of Exemption tabs in Fleet Services Reference Manual. 16. All accidents must be reported within 24 hours. Inform your supervisor immediately and report the incident directly to the UC Merced Claims Administrator by calling 1-800-416-4600 4029. Operators are available 24 hours, 365 days a year. If you are involved in an accident while you are driving a university vehicle, this is one of the forms that you will be expected to fill out.
Hi, my name is Burnett Doty, and I'm the Director of the Community Engagement Center. Thank you for watching the video, and thank you for being a community engaged student. We appreciate your service. For your next step, you need to take the quiz, which you can find if you scroll down after watching the video. You can also find it on our website at cec.ucmerced.edu. You have to score at least 80% on the quiz to move on to the next step, which is the DMV Pull. Again, thank you for the service that you've provided. We look forward to working with you in the future. Good luck, and go Bobcats.